to today's video. Up at 4 o'clock, in the elevator by 5 a.m. Got a big day ahead of us. Looking for the valet.
Check it out.
If y'all don't know, I used to live in Pismo Beach, California, a little bit north of here, Central Coast, if you will. And it's expensive out here, but man, the weather is amazing.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Appreciate it. No, I'm not fancy. I don't normally valet. That's the only way you can park at this hotel, apparently, which is one of the more inexpensive hotels, I think. They make it back in the valet. Traffic in LA is atrocious, but not at this hour. Actually, don't look too bad. And we have arrived. Today's an exciting day. We are filming the 2020 Indian release. I believe we're taking a ride around California with all the new 2020 Indians. I'm super excited for a couple reasons. The first is they've put the 116 in the new 2020 touring models, and as I understand it, they got some high flow heads. So I'm really interested to see how my 116 that I ride, which is a 111 converted to a 116, compares with these new 116s with the high flow heads. Secondly, as I understand it, they have upgraded the tuning of these bikes and the different ride modes. I guess they are even more impactful. Now, I'm not sure about that, and I'll let you know, but I was super impressed with the ride modes on my Indian to start with, because I thought it was going to be more gimmicky, but it ended up being a really big difference between touring, standard, and sport. I mean, you could really notice a big difference. They've improved on that in any way. I'm excited to see what kind of improvement that could be. But nonetheless, I'm going to get together with some guys and girls here, I believe. I don't even really know what's going on. Let's see if we can meet the crew, and we'll see what we're riding. This is going to be kind of a behind the scenes look, because I'm here filming really for them. I'm just kind of giving y'all a look at what I'm doing today. And shame on me if you don't know, my name is Adam Sandoval. I am a motorcyclist, a philanthropist. I raise money for charity. I ride motorcycles around the country. I myself own a Indian and a Harley Davidson. So I ride both. I like touring, I like long distance. If you like any of that type of stuff, please make sure you hit that subscribe button down below to see where the road brings us next. So the marketing company working with Indian on this is called Brand Amp, and we are in their little shop here. Just thought I'd show you all around a little bit, maybe a quick little montage.
When that bike was launched in 1920, it was all about a big, modern, capable motor built into a tiny little chassis, basically wrapping the smallest chassis that they could around that bike. And that's the exact same thing that we've delivered with the modern incarnation of the Scout, the Bobber 20. And you know, in the same way that the wire wheels and the floating saddle give the 100th anniversary bike a little bit of a classic feel, the Bobber 20 does the same thing for the more modern and aggressive Bobber. The mini 8 bars that we have on here give it a really comfortable riding position, but it still feels mean.
On the mid-size platform, we launched a whole host of accessories. One of the most important ones, one of the most exciting ones, is this full 2-in-1 exhaust system. This system gives you about 10% more horsepower when you're using our performance air cleaner. It's shorter, it's meaner looking, and as you'll hear it when we start it up.
Biggest thing, new Rogue seat, slam saddlebags, and the new tank badging. The mini 8 bars, the ergonomics on these are awesome. As most of you know, we've gone to a 116 Thunderstroke motor as an OE option for many of our premium bikes. Springfield Dark Horse here does feature that motor. It takes us to 126 foot-pounds of torque. Yeah, we've also developed brand new cylinder heads specifically for this OE bike. Makes it flow better. New Roadmaster Dark Horse with the new sleeker fairing and the slam saddlebag, the trunk, and the lower wind protection, a little bit of a bigger windscreen. Another key aspect to pay attention to on our Ride Command equipped bike, we have a brand new Ride Command system this year.
All right, first bike of the day. We're getting on the Roadmaster. And this thing is beautiful. So what I learned was that it's got a new cam, also the new high flow heads, and it's actually supposed to perform with the Stage 2 like 17% more, I believe he said, than what mine does, which is interesting. If there's one bike I wanted to ride the most, it's probably this one. Although, look at this one.
So to speak.
Should be a fun day. This is definitely all new. 100 miles in beautiful curvy roads. I mean, look at this. I mean, that is absolutely amazing. And it's fun, man. These boys are ripping. Oh, we are having fun. Riding the Springfield in green. Here comes the rest of the crew. We are way up here on these windy roads. So we're doing passes back and forth here, getting wide shots. You can see the cameraman right up there. It's just been a fun day, man. You want to talk about a ride being put together well, organized. I mean, all these bikes, there's still some more down that way, and really without incident. Everything went smooth, everything went easy. Loving some of the changes they've made, like putting the slam saddlebags on the full dressers of Roadmaster and the same seat that I run on my Chieftain Dark Horse. All in all, a lot of really great changes on what was already an amazing motorcycle. One I absolutely love to ride. So listen, y'all, but you know what? Don't take my word for it. These are all a bunch of journalists around here. Let me see if I can find one of them and get his take on today.
Hey, I'm Morgan Gales, out here today with Cycle World. Stoked on the new updates on the Chieftain. 116 feels great. The engines are all remapped, which smooths out sport mode a little bit, makes it a bit more rideable. The color schemes all look great. We had a lot of fun out riding today.
Rock and roll, man. Here you go, another video in the books, 30 and 30. Whew. More to come at you tomorrow. We'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.